This, my fellow classmates and Professor Randall, is a medal and certificate. These items were given to me after placing top 10 in high school track meet at state. These stand out to me the most out of my 26 medals and 28 certificates I've earned, and they hold a very special place in my heart because of the sacrifices and the obstacles I had to overcome to earn these items. Even though, as you can see in the picture, on the back of it, it has the number 4 and not the number 1 on it, it still means a lot to me, and it's an honor to have, and I'll cherish it for the rest of my life until I decease. So, did a little research. Medals first originated as a Medal of Honor in December 21st, 1861. This was made by the Philadelphia Mint Court. President Abraham Lincoln signed this bill to give the Medal of Honors to 200 Navy members. Certificates, on the other hand, were originated by the Army in 1999. That's when they started making things such as birth certificates and things like that to, I guess, keep record of things. These were given to individuals mentioned in dispatches. My accomplishments were which was symbolized of these items, show how you somewhat mastered the task at hand and beat your competition. While I was in high school in my 12th grade, I took psychology, and I learned that when you feel happy or get a sense of hyperness, it's what's in the limbic system called the hypothalamus. It's in the limbic system, which is in the middle part of your brain, which triggers your happiness and emotions, basically. The thrive for more. The feeling of earning something because of you work so hard and want to make more. You know in your soul that you could finish the task and do well while doing another. This motivated me to work even harder and beat my competition because through my 9th and 12th grade year, I always loved track, but through my 9th and 11th grade year, I never made it past regionals and track and field. So in 12th grade, I made it my, we could say goal, or like I set it to the peak of my bucket list to make it to the states, which I never made it before. Track and field began in year 776 BC at the ancient Olympic Games. The 600-foot race was won by someone named Howard. He was a cook from Ellis City. Field began during the same time as track, but they only had such events as discus, javelin, and long jump. The event I won the certificate and the medal in is called the triple jump. The triple jump came out in 1896 and was a contest where you can get 2 hops off the same foot followed by a jump into the sandpit, which they called the hop step jump. My first time learning how to bound was my 9th grade year. This was new to me because I've never bounded a day in my life, so it was a challenge. It was times where my coach tried to teach me how to do it, and I was so stressed out that I went around the corner and cried about it because I couldn't get it done. So, at my first track meet, I went out and jumped 39 feet, which is nowhere near close to my other competitors, but I knew it was something I had to overcome and get to the top of. Becoming a senior, I had to lead my team and carry a big role, which I had to basically carry the team on my back. We were low in numbers. It was maybe about 10 to 11 people on my track team my senior year, so everybody was doing 3 to 4 events, and you had to place high for you to make it to the next level. It all started in these 3 pictures right here. This was my district track meet, which I got 3rd place in, and then I moved up to regionals and got 2nd place. But on my way to states, I actually looked up my furthest jump and see what I was placed as. So going into the States, which was up in Harrisonburg, Virginia, I seen that on the charts I was ranked number 10. They only placed the top 8. So going into that, I was a little discouraged, and I didn't think that I would be able to compete with the rest of the people. But I'm going out there having the mindset, and the coach that I did have, I ended up getting 4th, and I actually beat the person I lost to in regionals and the person I lost to in my districts, which goes to IC Millicom. So I beat them in my last jump. I jumped 44 feet, 7 inches and 3/4, and I beat them. I beat the first one by an inch, and the second one was by 1/4 of an inch, which was not that big. It was by that much, but it meant so much to me because not only are they the opponents of my school, I went to Booker T, so that is our rival school, and I had to beat them. So it was an honor to me to bring the certificate and the medal back to my school. Although a medal and a certificate can hold many tales and it can be given to just about anyone for different reasons, the stories behind them is always the thing that makes them so unique, and not just a piece of metal or paper that's worth no more than $5.